Hey folks, Rob Daniels here for the movie, TV, and video game soundtrack program Visions in Sound. I can be found on every Saturday morning, 12 to 2 a.m. on 98.5 CKWR. And if you missed the show, you can find me on my website, visionsinsound.ca. Well, here we are, week 24. Now, before I get into this week's score, a couple of things I want to make mention of. One of them being this is the 50th video. Kind of a minor thing, I know, but still, for me, it's a huge deal. Next, and I have to thank a whole bunch of people for this. First of all, Eric Woods and Jason Drury. Thank you very much for being a part of the war film recommendation video, which has now not only reached 100 views, but smashed it in 2 days. Now, again, minor thing, but big deal for me. And also, as of subscribers, as of this video, 57 subscribers. I am so grateful for this. So grateful. Thank you so much. So much for being a part of this and listening to me ramble on for the last 24 weeks. It's nice to have a little bit more recognition and that sort of thing. So please, just from the deepest part of my heart, thank you very, very much. Thank you. All right, as I mentioned, week 24, and we have a good one for you this week. I haven't done many video game scores, or at least I haven't done one for a while. So this week I decided to go with something a little bit different. I'm talking about the 2006 game Company of Heroes 2. This is a score by composer Cris Velasco. This is an amazing score. I was absolutely blown away. It's funny, I received this years ago from it was sent to me through channels, and it's a great release. I am so happy that I was able to hear it, but it sat on my shelf for the longest time, which is a shame, because I would only dust it off when the need arises. In any case, have a listen to this opening title, and like I said, it does. Just have a listen. the thing I like about this is that it is an actual physical orchestra and choir. A lot of video games would go for the samples or go for the synthesized orchestra. This is a perfect example of why live players are amazing. The Capellan orchestra and choir are absolutely amazing here. For me, it is just one of those great moments of video game scoring where, like I said, having live players makes all the difference in how the score feels. I would love to hear this live in concert. Just have a listen to this. And what has to be mentioned here are the solos, the violin solo by Nicole Garcia and the cello solo by Cameron Stone. These are amazing, amazing, amazing cues. I'm sorry, the interplay between the cello and the violin in this cue is amazing. It goes violin that plays, and then it's like the cello comes in. Oh, it's freaking amazing when I'm hearing this. Like, I'm just absolutely flabbergasted at just how cool that sounds. Oh, man. Oh. Anyway, now as for the game, okay, I'll be the first to admit that I am not a real-time strategy person. I actually kind of stink at it. I tried to play World of Warcraft. I tried to play StarCraft. Tried to play all of these different games, Command and Conquer, that kind of thing, and I just, for some reason, just really stink at it. I mean, I even stink at Sim City. So, you know, I can't keep a city going. So the real-time strategy games are just not my forte. But like I said, I'm glad I discovered this particular game through its music rather than its gameplay, because I think I would have forgotten the entire game itself. Oh, by the way, just so you know, I have had to re-record my vocals, or sorry, I had to re-record the video for this. And the reason why was there were so many things happening that it's kind of cool, actually. So yeah, Cris Velasco posted on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, about the fact that Company of Heroes, that some of his scores, Company of Heroes 2 being one of them, was being either re-released or showed up on the various platforms. Thank goodness that if you want to get a chance to hear this, Apple Music and Amazon Music have it. I know I listened to Company of Heroes in the car as I was driving home from the show, and or just driving around the city. It's a fantastic listen, really cool. Cris talks about in the liner notes the inspiration for this score being Prokofiev and Shostakovich and those composers. You do hear it here, but it's fantastic. Just have a listen to some of these great cues. there and listen to fantastic scores. And I'll say what I always say: like, share, and subscribe. I want to reach 100 subscribers, and to me that is, I'll tell you my Toronto International Film Festival John Frizzell story. How about that? We'll go with that. In any case, like I said, if you're interested in any of the film, television, or video game music that I play on the show, by all means, you can contact me at, well, first of all, you can find me at Visions in Sound, 12 to 2 a.m. every Saturday morning on 98.5 CKWR. And you can also find me on my website, visionsinsound.ca. I am on the Twitter, but now I'm also on Blue Sky. You can find me at visionsinsound.bsky.social. You can find me there. I am also on Good Pods, a downloadable app for your phone or other type devices, and I can also be found on the many other podcatchers out there, including the likes of Apple Music. So as I've said, get out there and enjoy fantastic scores, different scores. Don't always listen to the standard composers. I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm not saying I don't like them, but I'm also saying that there is a world of music out there that you will not regret having taken the chance, because these composers are worth your time to have a listen to. So have yourself a great day. Bye for now.